From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Yo, whoever watching, man, just waiting on my opponent. He got to reset his Wi-Fi, so he about to send me another invite. So, waiting on him to send me the invite. So, shout out to everybody that's watching. How everybody doing tonight? Appreciate you, Trey. Man, I'm waiting on my opponent and stuff. He got to reset his Wi-Fi and everything. So, just waiting on that so we can play. Yeah. The prepaid Wi-Fi ain't no joke, ain't it? Hotspot. Gotta get you the real Wi-Fi. Got to. Hotspots ain't gonna cut it. Alright, just waiting. I'm tired, man. I shouldn't even be playing tonight, man. But I'm tired, but I'm trying to tough it out, man. Oh boy. Alright, he just sent me another invite, so let's see what this work. Let's try to get this W.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. The Saints at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. So
Gamer, what's going on, man? No, I was talking to the stream. People talking in the stream. I was talking in the stream.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on,
yeah.
They have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
I already know.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know,
you will. You got it. You got it.
The ones in the huddle doing the trophy. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there, about to break a big.
No, I love. Me and Gamer and Wu love. We started our own league.
Again, it's Kamara. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Gamer, how you doing tonight? You doing all right tonight?
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots.
Did y'all? Oh yeah, y'all did play, didn't it? Yeah.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this winds up again.
I'm good, Gamer. I'm good trying to get this W. This is a tough game, so I'm trying to make it do what it do.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
I already know.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On 3rd down, Winston. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense...
Thank you. Appreciate it.
...it was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, you got ball first.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot him at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. The slot man in motion right. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd and 9, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Finding space at the 40 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bengals 7, Saints nothing.
Slot man moves right. Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
That all makes sense because they have done it well in this drive. And once again, they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. It's Mixon on the counter. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up the first here on third down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
So now the Cincinnati native, also former Bearcat, and now a Bengal, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep, a Louisiana native, Jarvis Landry. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Here we go. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now it's 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Jameis to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Bengals drive about to get going. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The slot man in motion right. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here we go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's not harmlessly to the turf.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game. So
Rose, what's up with you, man? Trying to get this W against this tough-ass defense, man. Defense tough as fuck.
Get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced.
Nah, your defense is tough, man. I got to think on your defense.
On the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Burrow on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Better just keep this line on a loop because we say it so often. 1st down, Tyler Boyd. He's thrived in a high-volume role for the Cincinnati Bengals, averaging almost 80 catches and 950 yards a season over the last 4. That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 1,
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Slot man moves right. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
47 yards on the ground for him so far.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. As we see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Gun. Gun. Go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Another try for Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling.
Thank you, Gamer. I appreciate you. Trying to be like you.
They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Hey, Gamer. Saints said you trash, Gamer. Don't go out like that.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up.
Hey, Gamer Saint said he looking for a first-round pick. He willing to do business with you. You got him? Oh. Hey, Gamer said, what's your record? Oh, no. Gamer.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
He just said, man, it just ain't his way, man. But it's all right. He building strong for the next season, though. He building strong for it.
They need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Yeah, you got it, man. Just take your time. You got it. You still got the season to turn around.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I feel.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll go for a gain of
I would hope so, Trey.
2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up.
Yeah, but he left that league, though.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, he left it.
Throwing, Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get
it's on competitive all Madden.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 20.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league,
Yeah, Trey, pretty much.
Anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap, but they lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Dalton bootlegs out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. So Dalton now. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bengals drive about to get going. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
10 yards there on a Bengal 1st.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Here we go. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Yeah, he is. That man playing good defense right now, man.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the gun to give to Mixon. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
You all right, man. You did had a lot going on before the game, man.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Dalton, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Good guy.
He managed to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
On 1, right?
Hey, as y'all can see, man, we got the victory. We got the win. Much needed win. Much needed win. So, you know, we trying to come up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Good offensive game by me tonight. No interception. That was my goal. No matter how many times I got to punt the ball, my goal is to not throw another interception this season. So, safe. Yeah, we played a little safe on offense. And, this is how I am. I never have been that type of player that throw big bombs and make big plays and stuff like that. I play it safe, man. You know what I'm saying? I play too conservative, and I'd rather play too conservative and throw like 40 interceptions in the season than to play aggressive and throw like 40 interceptions in the season. You know what I'm saying? But good win by us tonight, man. Yeah, chasing them didn't really do too much tonight, though. But that's okay, though. We got the win, though, man. That man defense is something, man. I can't really do a whole lot when people playing man defense, man. I can't. Like, man defense is just hard to defend. Okay, 52. Okay. So not bad, though. Not bad receiving. 47-42. So not too bad. I know you is, Rose. Your ass stay with the play actions and shit, man. I hate playing against your ass because that's all your ass do is one play TDs. I hate playing against your ass. Ain't no defense in the game could defend what you doing. and that's for real, man. Okay. So we didn't do too bad. Defense, Hilton had a good game, man. Hilton had a good game. Yeah, so we didn't do too bad. Let me see. Okay, we didn't do too bad. So, got to get ready for next game. Hopefully this game saved, man. I'm hoping that it's saved. That's all I need, though, man. Yeah, it's saved. So, yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to get up out of here and get some sleep for work in the morning, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Be blessed. We back tomorrow night. We play against the Falcons. The Falcons is tough, man. He been tearing up the league, man. I think he only lost like one game. So the Falcons are tough, man. But we're going to make it do what it do, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Be blessed, man.